Okay. Hey, legacy builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In this video, I'm going to be closing out my December 1 paycheck. I'm going to be using this spreadsheet that I created kind of just to keep things going. So if after the baby comes, I'm not able to sit down and do an overhead and start going through my simple budget workbook, at least I have this way to share with you, and hopefully you'll continue to enjoy it. I will be posting this sometime during the month of December for Vlogmas. So I hope whatever day you're on, you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. I hope you're enjoying your December, and I hope your month is prosperous and joyful and full of peace. All right, so let's get right into it. Pay number one. We did budget $700 originally, but we used $732. I think this video is coming out after my written budget closeout. So you probably would have seen it. But if you're a digital person and you're watching me for the first time, I don't normally use my spreadsheets and video record it for the channel, but I do like to use some spreadsheets just to double check my work, and because it's easier for my husband to stay up to date on what was going on with our budget. So our tithe was actually $73 in the first week of December. For pay number one, it was December 1st. And then YMCA. Now we budgeted $60, which is way less than what the bill is. The bill is actually $94 a month, and I round up a little bit. Um, but what I decided to do, since we finished the $1,000 savings challenge, I did deposit that money in our operating account. So we do have that $1,000 as a cushion. So instead of taking the money from next month's bills, that's what NMB means. I just covered the difference that we were short with what's in the cushion. So that covers us for now. So we set aside $94. We left that behind in the account so we can pay back the credit card when the YMCA post. So that's what I did. And then whatever difference we have, I'm going to send that to next month's bill. So I'm going to create a new note, send difference to NMB, which is next month's bills. That's all that's going to happen with that. So at least we can still work on getting 1 month ahead of expenses, or 3 months is our big goal, but every cent makes a difference. So cash, I pulled out $230 in cash. Then for rent, it's actually a fifth of the rent. We are putting aside $300 each week to pay for January's rent, and that goes into miscellaneous account. And for the emergency fund, we kept that at $10. We didn't change it. Transportation got $10 too, first week. Wellness got $4. Renters insurance got $7. That's an annual bill, so it's not a monthly thing or a weekly thing. We're just putting money aside to make sure we can cover the charge when it hits on the 21st of December. Clothing got $5 instead of 4. And my IRA got $37 for investing, and miscellaneous didn't get anything. And I don't believe I'm missing anything. It says we're at $770, which means we should be about $86 under budget. So if we take, let me just do it here. If I do equals, it's going to do it, equals this. My battery saver is on. Let me plug up my laptop quickly so that it doesn't die on me. Just plug this up. There we go. Okay, so equals minus what we had to work with, which was $732. That was the actual $38. I'm missing something. Tithe, we did tithe $73. YMCA was 94. Cash was 230. Unless it's not totaling everything, it's going up to 16. Yeah, so it is totaling everything. Rent was 300. Emergency fund was 10. Transportation, wellness, renters, insurance, clothing should have been $26, and that's right. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, so miscellaneous, we did have a picture day that we had to pay for our kids. It's $22 to get a package for both of my younger sons, my two youngest sons, and we didn't plan for it. but we paid $48. So we're $86 over budget, and I did this backwards. So I'm going to do equals 732 minus W17. There we go. $86 over budget, and this $86 is covered under our cushion, covered by account cushion. So one thing that I like about the doing budget digitally is that you can add notes when you're using Excel or Google Sheets. So if you go back and you look and say, well, I was over budget. How did I cover that? The notes will tell you what happened or why did I put aside more? Why did I pay more for this bill than that? It's fine. That's easy. But then there's the whole expense tracking portion of the budget. Budgeting is not just expense tracking, but it's a huge part of it because then you want to know from the account that you use to manage your money, how much is in there? Do you have enough to maybe roll over to the next paycheck? Or do you have enough just to cover you in case, in between paychecks, you have to make a big grocery run or there's an accident, somebody slips and falls, and now you got to, you know, buy medical stuff or take them to the hospital or whatever. See what's in your account, know what you're still working with, know how much extra money you could save or pay down debt or put towards a financial goal. Like I that's the part that's really important to me. So, but this is nice. I hope you like the setup. I hope you can see everything clearly. That is how we closed out the first paycheck budget for December. Now, if I don't know how I'm going to track these. I think it's good to see how much our fixed expenses cost and how much our variable expenses are, and then maybe at the end of the month, I'll just do a calculation to see if we were over or under on the spreadsheet because I didn't include that. But that's what we did for paycheck number one. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quick and simple. And I hope you are again enjoying Vlogmas. Don't forget to click like on this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Remember to mind your money, you guys, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.